Today I am reviewing this DEENO X1500 portable power station. They sent me this to review and I'm super thankful for that. This thing is awesome. It has 1500 watt output, about 1 kilowatt of energy, like 1036 watts. So about a kilowatt. We have 3 AC 1500 watt output ports right here. We have 2 USB-Cs that are at 100 watts, that'll recharge your phone really fast. We have 3 standard USBs, all at 18 watts, which is high powered for those. I have it hooked up to a solar panel right now, which is putting it back in 24 watts. You know, the sun's actually starting to come out here in California. We haven't had, it's been so gloomy. It can also be charged via, a normal wall socket or this DC charger right here. You see these handles, they come up to help carry it. It has a wireless charger on top. We have a Life P04 battery, intelligent battery monitoring system. It has 2 fans to help keep it cool. Nice ABS shell to help protect it. And it even has a 3000 watt peak, so it can start your device to just start it. I actually was able to hook up a level 1 charger with my electric car, and it was charging that. I will show you that in a second. This is a great product if you are going camping, using it for off-grid, your RV. It's just a great power source. It is fairly heavy, just because you have a kilowatt of battery in there, so it's pretty heavy. But I like that it comes with how these handles move up and down. How you can see, makes it a lot easier to carry. We have a wireless charging pad for your phone up top. Nice feature. It does come with a bag to keep all your accessories in. It's really easy to lose track of these. You can keep the user manual in there for any troubleshooting or just knowledge. This is the AC, just normal wall outlet adapter right here. It'll just plug into that same spot. I had it plugged in at 25%, and it said it would take about 5 hours to fully charge it, so it will take some time to fully recharge this thing, so just keep that in mind. We also have your 12 volt or your car port, so if you're like in an RV, you can charge it. It says it'll take I think 4.5 to 5 hours to charge it with that, but if you're in a gas vehicle, you can get some free electricity that way. So it came with this connector here to these plugs here to hook up to the normal type of solar panel. I have this already. This is a 100 watt solar panel. You can get this kit that comes with a 200 watt solar panel, and then it's a nice thing to have because you can at least you can take advantage of the sun while it's shining, which is always nice. I'm going to go ahead and show it powering some devices now. You can see here it has a display, shows you little bars. It shows that it's charging. It shows the input right there, 11 watts. Yeah, it's very overcast today, so we're not getting full solar panel from that. And it'll also show your output, which is nice. I like that when they show both. And it'll calculate how many hours it'll take to fully charge at this rate, or it'll show you how many hours you have that it will supply for your devices. It does weigh a little over 30 pounds, so it is fairly heavy. Just keep that in mind, but it does give you nice handles to lift, and this does help with the shock. You see how they move up and down. Go ahead and plug in some devices, and it'll start showing us the output. I have a little Bluetooth speaker. Plugging that in, it is nice that you can run. Oh yeah, I got to turn the USB on. Just one click. It is nice that you can have it charge while charging other devices simultaneously. That's a nice feature for sure. I think that charger might be fully charged. Plug this in. Just another little battery thing. What else? So yeah, we're just putting out 2 watts. None of this stuff's, I think most of the stuff's mostly charged up. And you can if you turn to use the wireless charger on the top, you turn the DC on, one click, put your phone down, and charging. So that's really cool. If you have a campsite or something, people just, there's no fuss, just set your phone down, it'll start charging it. We're still showing, so we're actually almost trading with the sun right here, just about what we're charging, so it would all be free. If you have some power tools here, you know, there's a Milwaukee charger. Turn the AC on. You can do all this at the same time, which is nice. Battery already cranks on to get ready. The fan always cranks on to get ready. Go ahead, plug in your batteries for your tools. We are charging, and now we're going to start using a lot more watts. So that's a good use. If you know, you're a contractor or something and you have a job site, you can power your tools off of the, you know, all your tools, keep them all topped off. So now we're putting out, you know, just under 100 watts right here, because, you know, this takes a lot more power. And you can see how it flashes back and forth between how long it would take to charge off of the solar and how long you have of battery life. So we could charge all these devices for 9 hours. So that's really nice. All right, so let's say you have a power outage and you want to run your fridge. It can do that. I'm just showing this to show it can run very large appliances, which is a nice feature. You just go ahead, plug it in. How everything is, you're gonna hear some fans kick on. Takes a second. You see the output all right there. We're at 219, 700 watts, 1000 watts. And back down, you know, and it's not going to run it for a ton of time, as you can see, but it still can run a large device in an emergency like that. And you have to also remember, we are not at 100%. We're about 3/4 full. It is best to keep these batteries at like around 80% when you're storing them, but overall this can do a lot. Let's see, I'm going to show you some other examples. And yeah, see, it just took a while to kick it on, and you know, it's showing now that it can keep a fridge on for a lot longer. It's just that initial kick is a lot of power, and then the fridge kind of settles off. You can also go in your fridge to put it on like the lowest cool and freezer setting. So yeah, we could actually keep something cold for a while like this. It is showing as everything just levels off. But to kick it on used a lot of power, and that's great that this thing has a 3000 peak to just get your appliances on. You could also, like, I have a gas range, so I could run the cooktop to turn the electronics on. So yeah, this is a nice feature. You can maybe keep your fridge running for a day on this or so, maybe more. You never know how, you know, everything's so insecure these days. It just pays to have something like this on hand. Another nice feature is it has this big light built in, and I like that the on switch for it is right there. You can see it is super bright. We have this, I have another brighter setting, even brighter, and flashing for SOS if you ever are on the side of the road. A really nice safety feature. Also, this can charge my electric car. This is an electric Kia Soul. It has a small 27 kilowatt hour battery, so even 1 more kilowatt is a good percentage of that. It gets like 70 to 80 miles of range, and you know, it's not as easy as getting, you know, taking a can of gas with you, you know, a gallon of gas, but this will do it, and it weighs about the same as 5 gallons of gas. Simply turn it on, and AC on, and then I have this level 1/level 2 EVSE, the, you know, charger. Plug it in, and this one's pretty cool because you can change the amperage from 8 to 16. It's supposed to be either 8, 10, or 13. You can see it's on 16 amps. It's pretty hard to read the little screen. It's on 16 amps, and I was surprised using that setting that it would still power this device, because that should be for a level 2. Go ahead and plug it in, and check this out. You'll hear the car's a little click, and then the blue light will pop on. That means it is charging. This popped on. You can see it's delivering energy. We're at 1500 watts. So 1.5, almost 1.6 kilowatts. And it's showing how long this battery will last. So this battery has a capacity of about 1 kilowatt. My car gets a little over 4 kilowatts per mile, so in about 37 minutes this would give me, you know, I was derating a little bit, powering back up, so this would give me about another 4 to 5 miles of range, so hopefully enough to get you home or get you the next charger. Check this out here. So, you know, 70%. It takes 6 hours on this, but the battery won't last that long. You can also use the solar panels to it to, you know, put a little more juice into this unit while it's doing it. This is definitely an emergency case, but in that emergency, you'd be glad you had it. Super versatile unit, and I hope this video helps you with your buying decision. I'm going to do a whole test to show in the future, just letting it completely drain this into the electric car to see exactly how much range we do add and stuff like that. So I'll be doing that video in the future, but just want to show you that it can right now.